Hello everyone, and welcome to the Alpha X Alpha Team League situation, guys. Apologize. It's taking its time here, actually trying to get loaded up, so we should be able to get in pretty quickly. Imagine as soon as we load in, we will get into the first match pretty quickly. So sit back, relax, and we should be good. Here, there we go. Alrighty, so God, I don't know what's going on here. It's sitting here loading like crazy slow. Hope everybody's doing alright. I actually don't have everything. I don't even have this loaded up. What's going on with me? I don't know why. It's loading so slowly. But we should hopefully get in here in just a second. We'll get the first match going. And all of that. I'm actually going to load it up so that we can see everybody's good and positive faces here as we get into it. So, again, hope you guys are doing well. There we go. There we go. Man, why is it taking so long to load? What the crap? Literally been sitting on this for like the past 10-15 minutes, man. I don't know. Come on. So, as we're waiting for this to load up, again, guys, I apologize for the delay there, but looks like first up we're going to have Paco Mike and Caleb Aracus from BearMe and Alpha X, so should be a good one. It's going to be on New Repungency for the first map. What is going on? There we go, finally. Jeez. Jeez. I hate that it takes that long sometimes. I don't know what's going on with that. There we go. Let's leave Ducklings. Join Alpha 4. There we go. There we go. Cool. So we should be able to get into the first one pretty quickly. So should be good. Again, guys, apologize for the delays and stuff. So it'll be just a moment. They're going to go ahead and play the first one, I guess. So we'll see how that's going to play out, which would be okay. So should it be... we go. Let's see. Make sure we got everything loaded in here properly. There we go. There we go. Jeez. Alright guys, we'll get into the first one here. So, again, apologize as we get that situated. But we'll go ahead and get to the first match here. This should be a good one. It is going to be Paco Mike versus Caleb Arroquez. So it should be good. Gonna be a PvZ to start things up. Sniper SDCA, just subscribe. Thank you for the subscription there, buddy. Tier 3. Currently subscribed for 3 months in a row. This is Go Alpha X Go. Thank you again for the sub there. Alright guys, without further ado, I know you've been waiting. I know it's been a tough one, but we'll get into it here, guys. You know, for the theme, why don't we do some yellow and some red. There we go. There we go. It's Sniper hosting with the one viewer. Thank you for the host there. Always good to see you in the chat. Always good to see you all together. So this should be good. There we go. That's a little... I don't know. There we go. Alright, so as soon as we can get loaded into the first map here, it should be a good one. Again, it is going to be Caleb versus Paco Mike. We've seen Paco Mike play before. I haven't seen a whole lot of Caleb, to be honest. I'm wondering, how is he going to play? Is he going to play super aggressive? Does he want to maybe go for something else? We'll have to see how he does that. There we go. Looks like there might have been a disconnect or something. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm just an idiot. There we go. Alright guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into game number 1. It should be a good one. I'm excited. I hope you guys are as well. So let's get into it. Alrighty guys, without further ado, here in the top right hand corner on New Repungency, playing as the Zerg Pieces. Give it up from BearMe. It is Caleb Arroquez. No! No! Alright. And in the bottom left, in the blue, playing as the Protoss Pieces. Give it up. It's Paco Mike. Alright, so already some crazy shenanigans happening here as Caleb is going to go ahead and go into a proxy hatchery. This is yet to be seen here from Paco Mike. He does have a probe on the way. And Will Scout, there's no expansion just yet. And looking at, you know what, there's not even a spawning pool. What's going on here? We'll see that spawning pool finally kind of come down. He is going to start doing a little bit of hanky-danky with that probe. Oh, he still does not see it. Just barely not able to see it as Paco Mike is going to go ahead, throw down a Cybernetics core. Now, does he think that this is going to be some kind of aggressive push? I mean, he has to, right? He has to think there's something up. But will he actually see this? He's not going to see it until it's over. He's got a Nexus down as well. Going to throw down some more pylons here. This could spell a lot of trouble here for Paco Mike. There are 3 drones heading their way across the map. Going to be able to be turned into spores, or spine crawlers, excuse me. And Paco Mike just going to return home. He does not know this is here. He still has no idea just yet of what is to come, as he's now just going to be able to start seeing some of that juicy creep spine crawlers are going to start making here. And yet, there's nothing been done just yet here from Paco Mike. He is going to make an adept, but that is about it. Just now realizing what is in front of his base, what is to set foot here, as he is going to start working on some of these with the... There we go. There we go. So, yeah, Paco Mike in a little bit of trouble here. He is going to go ahead and make a Zealot. These spine crawlers going to start moving forward here, but Paco Mike, what is he going to do behind this? He's got a Forge coming down. He's got shield batteries to try to help with this. We do have the first Adept going to go down. The Zealot going to fall as well, and now Paco Mike in a lot of trouble. He doesn't have any units just yet. He does have a Void Ray on the way, which could actually kind of help stop this. But with the Forge going down, this might be a little tough. Again, Paco Mike's got to kind of stall this out as long as possible, as we do have a bunch of Lings on the way across the map here and also into the base. But GG already, and Caleb going to take game number 1 just like that. So GG's. Here we go. GG's. What a first match. A quick one to start. Quick one to boot. Always a crazy thing to see that happen. When those do happen, so GG's. What's up? Who's a Cody? It's good to see you, buddy. There we go. Alrighty, so we're going to be waiting here for the next map, which it's going to be. Let me get this loaded up here as well. It's not going to let me. Okay. It's going to be on year 0 here. And I believe it is going to be a TVP. What is going on? There we go. There we go. Cool. Let me get... slow it back up as we get into the second match. There we go. There we go. All right. Yeah, man, it's good to see you. It's always good to have all of you guys in chat supporting teams, whether you're for Alpha X or you are for BearMe. It's always good to have that friendly competition. So, I think we should be good to go. All right. There we go. Game number 2. Gonna get under the way here, and then we will get through this together. It's gonna be interesting. You know, are we gonna see some more kind of cheekiness coming out from the BearMe side? Does Estrella want to do something cheeky? Estrella's definitely been doing really good. We've seen him, you know, advancing pretty well in WCS Winter. I know he got, I think, top 8, if I'm correct, or top 9, which is a really good feat there, and just playing superbly. Cuddle Bear, I've seen him play before. I think he's a pretty straightforward Bio-Terran, but we will see how he wants to play this up against Estrella in these upcoming matches. So it should be an exciting one, to say the least. And we will get into it here. There we go. Do need to... You know, what I really like, and I'll kind of talk about this for a minute while this is loading in, because this is kind of crazy, but I love the new, like, kind of backgrounds and stuff that they've started incorporating into the matches. We've seen for a while that they would just kind of do, like, they've been doing different things with them, make it a little bit more interesting as you're loading in and stuff like that. But enough of me chit-chatting, enough of me blabbering around. Let's go ahead and get into this next game here, and let's see. Can Alpha X come back? Can they tie it up? Let's find out. No! What are you doing? Fade. Okay. Alright. There we go. Alright, guys, without further ado here, in the top left-hand corner of the map on year 0, playing for BearMe, give it up, it's Cuddle Bear. And in the top right, oh God, in the red, playing as the Protoss pieces from Alpha X, give it up, it's Estrella. Or Astria. I know it's Estrella, but I like saying Astria. So good stuff so far. It's going to be interesting to see how these players do want to play it out. Again, you know, Cuddle Bear, from what I remember, he's a pretty solid macro player. Obviously, if he's going to be Grandmaster, that's, you know, Really good thing for him. Estrella definitely been having some deep runs in the WCS, making some waves. And, you know, just been looking very, very solid all around. So I expect Estrella to do pretty well. But can Kettle Bear get his number today? We're going to find out. As we do have the expansion coming down from Kettle Bear. You know, just getting all of his juicy income. And we are going to have a Reaper first. Estrella going to go for the Zealot first, which is kind of interesting. A lot of times we see the Protosses kind of just skip that and go straight into like an Adept or into a Stalker. So the fact that he wants to get an early Zealot means he does want to at least put some pressure on or have something for defense. Going to follow up with a a Sentry behind this. So should be a pretty interesting one to say the least. Now, Factory going to be coming down behind this as we do have that Marine. Just wants to make sure he has a little bit of a defense. This is Probe going to make his way across as we do also have that Reaper making his way in. He is going to see that there is an expansion. Going to see the Sentry there. And I don't know, if you're Kettle Bear and you see that coming out first, do you automatically think, you know, what's the play here? Or do you kind of know, okay, he's going to go into, you know, a robotics facility. He's going to start putting on some of this kind of more defensiveness. So we'll have to see here. So we do finally have that expansion up for Kettle Bear. Going to go into a starport with a factory tech lab behind this, and then going to go ahead and throw on some more barracks. So Kettle Bear definitely going to play a little bit more defensively. Could be setting up for a big attack. But we will have to wait and see here. Again, the Reaper is still alive. He's going to try to get back into the main. Just wants to scout, see the timings of things, but not going to be able to. As the Reaper going to just continue to see. Does he take a third base? Does he try to pull some kind of crazy shenanigan? Kettle Bear, or excuse me, Estrella is going to come in with the Phoenix and is just going to be able to kind of scout and see everything that he needs to. Sees the timing of everything. We are going to have a cancel and a pickup. Very nice. So after the Cyclone, imagine he is going to get some kind of Banshee play. Or maybe even just go into the Raven. I think the Raven would be better in this situation. Definitely is a really good unit to kind of control the map. But also, in a sense, able to help kind of give a little bit of an advantage to the Terran. Especially once they start getting into these kind of aggressive moods. The Reaper will go ahead and see that there is going to be a third base getting ready to be taken, but has not actually been taken just yet. And behind this, just Immortals, additional gateways, everything that you would need to get a booming Protoss economy and army attack going through. Stray again, going to be able to get a really good scout off. See everything that is going to be happening here, and the sentries, the stalkers, going to make their way across here. Wants to put on a little bit of pressure. I don't think he's going to be able to get too much done, especially now with the bunker up, preparing for these kind of engagements. Does he see the observer though? The observer is going to be able to see that there are bunkers there, so he's got to know he can't just flank into this, right? Ooh, is he going to try to blink into this? Well, he doesn't have blink, so can't really do that. It's going into the robotic space, so could we be seeing just straight up Colossus? Something that's actually been a lot more popular as of recent. A lot more Colossus play has been going down, and then even like Disruptors could be an option as well. So we'll have to see how this plays out. Astray going for the fake out Immortal here. So he's getting that third base up and running here. Now, unfortunately, Kettle Bear having to play that kind of more defensive position. He's not able to go out, not able to really put any pressure or defense on here. So we'll have to see. So we have a a pause. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Sniper. I have a WESG like stinger, and I accidentally had clicked on it for my transitions, so and it froze up. So you just saw the green background.
Game resumed.
Here we go. Alright, so we got a adept warp in here with the warp prism, as it's going to make its way into the main. Now there is a cyclone here ready and waiting, actually going to be able to push this away for the time being here. And does that alert Cuddle Bear of, you know, he's going to try to do some crazy aggressions. We will just have to kind of wait here and find out. Nice scan going to go off here for Cuddle Bear. Sees the timing there of the third. Stim Pack and Combat Shield's about 2 seconds away here from finishing up. So as he goes into these engagements, now that he has that stim and stuff, he can actually just move out. He's a lot better off and able to kind of keep up with the Protons now having that. Stray is going to start seeing this move out, and he has got to be on his guard, especially with the Raven out. That can just shut down your plan so much. Ooh, a nice warp in here, though, of those Adepts. Going to be able to start killing off quite a bit of SCVs. Does get 5 there, as we are going to have this nice attack. Ooh, gets the Raven. Only able to shut down a single Stalker. Tried to go there for that Colossus tech, but not able to get it. We'll back off for the time being here, as it looks like Cuddle Bear does want to kind of push the issues still. But is this going to be a grave mistake? He is going to go ahead and scan, setting up even some mines to try to help deal with this, but that is a very scary Protoss army right now. I don't know if he should definitely engage this, especially with the second Colossus coming through in those Immortals to kind of help with this. Now Astray will see this coming, and we'll have
time to raise your APM.
We'll have to start dealing with that, and you know, already going to be in position to kind of deal with this if he has to. The Colossus and the Stalker is going to come in here now. Blink isn't done yet, so this does give Cuddle Bear a little bit of breathing room. If he can get picked up, if he can move around without too much happening, he should be okay. But once that Blink finishes, he is in a very, not a desperate situation, but he's not going to be able to just sit around and fly where he wants to. He's going to have to worry so much about those Blink Stalkers. So does look like we are going to have some Stalkers and some of this force actually coming across here now. Does Cuddle Bear want to go across, maybe try to force Estrella back home? Or does he just sit and wait in this engagement? Now, there's already some Marines, some Marauders and stuff at home that he can deal with. But now, look at this huge, massive force of Stalkers, of Zealots. And they're going to start heading here towards the small force. Oh, he doesn't see him. Oh, no. Now, the good thing right now is actually that Stray doesn't have any detection, so if he is able to get some good mine shots off, he might be in an okay position from this. Ooh. Okay, so Stray not going to know if there's a second one there, as we are going to have the Marines and the Marauders actually come home and start dealing in the natural. Does this force a reaction? It does. A second Widow Mine will go off here onto this army, so it will weaken a lot of the Stalkers. We'll be able to get the natural here, though, from Cuddle Bear. As, you know what, does he actually go home? No, he's just going to go straight to the third. Blink is now finished here, so this is going to give Astray an opportunity to get on top of this army. There is still some at home, and already we see Cuddle Bear moving that natural up to the main, just to be careful here. As, you know what, just getting so much damage done at home. It is going to force a recall, though, so now he can actually move back out. But this, this medevac is super low. Now, there's still some units here for Astray. Doesn't want to give up that position just yet, but he is still going to be able to get on top of this third base, try to shut that down. He does get the workers removed there for the moment, but now Astray going to go ahead and make his move, as he does have those Colossus at the natural of Cuddle Bear. Cuddle Bear, again, hasn't been able to really mine from his third, so as this goes on, he will be able to start struggling just a little bit. The good thing right now, oh my god, those probes, man, they're just following, they're not doing nothing. A little bit of a misclick there from Estrella. He's not going to be able to get as much income as he really needs here. No production just yet, as a lot of the Marauders are going to go ahead and start working on some of these pickups. The Liberators will go ahead and siege up, start, you know, pushing this army back. And again, Estrella is not mining. He has all of these, but the probes are not doing anything. And you know, he is focusing down here on this Colossus. There's just one Marauder attacking these, as 10 SCVs have fallen. Finally, the Colossus will get picked up there. But just now, we see that kind of pick up there. So now Australia finally going to be able to start making a little bit more income, able to get a little bit more supply. But so far, just some crazy engagements. You know, Australia is ahead in workers though and army. So far a pretty good thing. And because he is able to kind of mine off of 4 bases, he's been doing a pretty good job here so far. But can he keep it up here? +1 is done with +2 on the way here for Cuddle Bear. Oh no, is he going to be paying? Okay, he is. Going to go ahead and pull some of the boys here as he is going to make his way across. Cuddle Bear needs to do something if he does want to continue in this. We've got charge lots on the way, and we have those Liberators kind of sitting in the back, but it looks like Cuddle Bear is basically going to go all in at this point as he has all the boys. He has all of his Marines. Some nice, very nice force field's going to go off. Going to shut down a lot of this income, a lot of the aggression here from Cuddle Bear. Cuddle Bear is trying to get on top of this. He's trying to do something, but a lot of his SCVs are down. The force field's still very, very good. Going to force a lot of bad kind of plays coming out here from Cuddle Bear, but he is going across. Not going to be able to get it. And GG as Australia takes game number 2. Here we go. GG's. GG's. Man, what a first... that's a second game, but man, some really great games today. Some really good games. Actually... go. There we go. Guys, some really good. There we go. There we go. Alrighty, guys. So real quick, while we're waiting for everything to get put together, I just want to give a couple of shout outs here to the sponsors of today's event. The first one is going to be to Bubba Burger. They are the #1 branded frozen burger in the United States. They have all different kinds of burger varieties. I actually had never seen them before. I thought they were just kind of an online thing. But actually my store recently, one of the stores around here actually recently started selling Bubba Burgers. And you know what? They're great. And you know what? They're easy. They're already pre-made. So all you have to do is get your grill going, put the burgers on, and all of that good stuff. So make sure if you guys have some spare money and you're like, you know what? Let's have some burgers tonight. Get yourself some Bubba Burgers. And you know, after you get done eating those Bubba Burgers, we're gonna get to our second sponsor for the evening. It is 24-Hour Fitness. Now, guys, 24-Hour Fitness is just such a good place. We actually have a few around here, and it's always cool whenever I get a chance to go. I haven't actually got to go for a little bit, but every time I go, there's always lots of friendly service and everything like that. They want to make sure you guys bring friends and get results. You get a free fit plan, studio classes, pool. They have cardio equipment. They got everything that you need to get yourself in there. Whether you're someone that's trying to beef up and get them strong muscles, or you're just trying to get in there, maybe just lose a couple of pounds from the Thanksgiving that you had 3 years ago. They are always doing it. They have 436 locations, networks of clubs, and all includes in your membership. So if you're on vacation and you see a 24-Hour Fitness and you have a membership, you can use it there. You don't have to. It's not citywide or statewide. It's everywhere. So make sure you guys do try them free with 7-day pass when you complete one of the sponsor quests in Matcherino. So make sure you guys check that out. So guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into game number 3 here. And we will go ahead and see who will take the lead now that things are tied up. Alright. Guys, without further ado, here in the bottom right-hand corner of the map on King's Cove, give it up. It's Uzakodi. Alright, and in the top left, in the pink, playing as the Protoss pieces from BearMe, give it up. It's Hijax. Or H-Jax. What? Jax. Let's just call him Jax. That's fine. Alright, guys. Good stuff, good stuff. Alright, so we saw last time, definitely Protoss doing a very good job there. I almost feel like that Terran didn't necessarily have to all in at that point, but you know what? To each his own. Now we'll see. Does Uzakodi want to play aggressive in this situation? We will find out. A little bit of harass coming out here from Jax, as we do see that Barracks finishing up. Second SUV gonna come to actually make a CC. But Jax definitely not giving up the aggression. He's got a gateway here, proxied out in the middle of nowhere. And here on King's Cove, anything is possible. Cybernex Core is going to come down. Ooh, Jax not going to see this, or excuse me, Uzakodi not going to see this just yet. He will eventually see this, but how will that transfer things out? We do got the Reaper finally out here for the Terran player. The probe will fall here as the SCV, making the CC gonna be able to continue on as a second Reaper is on the way now. Uzakodi does see this and is going to go ahead and start working on this as quick as possible. The Cybernetic, or excuse me, the Gateway is going to be chronoed out here to try to get this Reaper out as quick as, I can't even talk, to get the Stalker out quick as possible here. So very well done here. The second Reaper getting ready to pop out as we do have a Marine. Finally, the Stalker will pop out. We'll force this back. And with that second pylon, going to make it a little bit harder here. Already, though, Uzakodi has a bunker to try to stop this, to try to push this back. And he will have to use that with everything here. Now, a second Stalker is on the way here, as it looks like Jax is going to just go all-out aggression at this point. Behind this, he does have that factory come in. He is going to put probably a tech lab down on there. Yep, and we should be seeing either a tank, maybe even a Cyclone to kind of push this away. The Reapers will be able to get past a lot of these Stalkers and start moving across the map. He wants to try to put some pressure on, maybe kind of see, you know, how is this going to play out. One of the Reapers getting very low here. Actually, does end up falling, as now we have more of these Stalkers going to go across the map. Going to continue to put on this pressure, but with Uzakodi having that bunker makes it a little bit easier here for him to kind of hold this off, and especially with the Cyclones coming out and throwing down another Rex, he should be okay. The Reaper is going to come in, going to start putting on some pressure of his own here. Does this actually force back the the Protoss? Looks like he is going to at least send one of his Stalkers home. Blink is on the way here, so Uzakodi will be able to kind of see what is going on behind this. Still just that one gateway down here. There we go. Alright, so right now, pretty solid defense coming out here from Uzakodi. He is going to go ahead and go into a tank behind this as well. More Marines, and that tank should be able to kind of shut things down for the time being here, but once Blink finishes up, it's going to be very difficult because he's going to be able to just blink straight into the main here at this point. The Cyclone going to be able to kind of see where this is, push this back for the time being, but he's got to be so careful. He cannot lose this Cyclone. He needs the Cyclone. He needs the tank. The tank is going to go down here, and that's a little bit of a mistake. Okay. So it looks like that we are going to have Jax actually kind of come back. Going to get more Stalkers come in as a unit, as he does take his own expansion there. But 3 seconds away from Blink finishing up. The tanks need to go up onto the high ground. Looks like he is going to finally realize it as he's going to send that tank up to the high ground. Blink is now finished as all of the units are going to go ahead and go up to the top here. Second tank is going to pop out. He should be okay once these blink in here, but he has got to be careful. There we go. He does see that the blink has finished, so he is in the best position that he can be at this point. And Uzukodi just having to play super defensively here. You can go ahead and throw down another Rax. He's got his starport on the way here. Try to help deal with this. But now, does he just blink into the main? Does he back off? Looks like yes, he is going to back off potentially here. The stare down, it does continue as we do have more stalkers coming through. Charge is on the way here as we have a third base coming in. Gonna be able to blink on top here if he wants to. Seeing that there is the tanks and stuff there, I don't see him really getting on top of there. I don't think that would be a smart move for him to actually just blink up there, but maybe he will go ahead and do it. Yep, he's gonna blink onto the back. Maybe not. Make up your mind, Jax. What are you gonna do? Alright, so we do have the first Immortal on the way here. The tank's in an okay spot here to actually shut this down. Excuse me. And we do have the charge coming on the way here. Infantry weapons level 1 is going to be finishing up as well with concussive shell and shield, combat shields. So as this goes on, it gets better and better here for Uzukodi. Blinking forward as soon as they try to move out. Such an excellent play there coming out from Jax. He is going to go ahead and split his army up here. Going to force a recall, actually. So, doesn't get a whole lot of damage done. He does end up getting the missile turret, which is alright. And I think he actually... Did he get... Okay, he didn't get stem, and looks like he did get the concussive shells upgrade, so that will be a little bit more delayed. But now Uzukodi does have his own third base on the way. We've got more stalkers coming. Does he try to go blink back into the main? I mean, it's possible. And now seeing Uzukodi with that third. Yeah, he's just going to blink onto the third. Going to force a return home here, actually, from Uzukodi. There we go. Getting a few kills here and there. Going to be able to get a little bit of a wraparound. Says, surprise! As he blinks right into it. Not going to be able to escape. Able to clear that up. And Uzukodi in a pretty good position so far. Able to defend that so perfectly well. As Jax behind this, just getting more zealots. He's getting a +1 on the way. He's got Storm on the way as well. His third base is done. As he's starting to finally warp in more of these gateways to get more zealots, get more High Templar, whatever he may need. Charge is finished here for the Protoss. So we also have a Warp Prism on the way. Kind of deal with this now. Stemming forward with a Marine, just going to try to see what he can get as we have 5 seconds to Storm. When Storm finishes, it gets really, really tough here for the Terran to deal with. And now Storm is complete. The charge is going to come across. But a lot of these Templar don't have a lot of Storms available. Going to be able to get on top of a lot of this. A lot of this bio is pretty low here, as it is going to force a little bit of a charge remix here. The Zealot's going to walk right into the Widow Mines. A lot of the Storms are down. Going to have to force some Archons out of this. And there are still a lot of bio left. And GG here, as Alpha X does get the victory and is now going to be 2-1 here in this series. So GG's. GG's. Man, what a matchup. What a series. There we go. GG's. Man, what a series. So it is going to be 2-1 now here for the series. So guys, as we do have a couple of seconds to go through this to the next matchup, let's go ahead and play a short word from, again, one of our sponsors here. It is going to be from 24 Hour Fitness. They got a nice little video. So we're just going to take a second here, watch it, and see what they have to say. So let's go ahead and watch it now, guys. There we go, guys. Just like that, when you go to 24 Hour Fitness, you come back home and you have a baby. No, I was kidding. 24 Hour Fitness, again, just definitely a great company. We've got a great system set up, and especially if you're somebody like me that works overnights, a lot of times gyms aren't open all night, and you know, you get all the creeps. But this place is really nice. You got a lot of friendly people and stuff like that. So make sure you guys do check that out. Again, you get free 7 days trial to try it out, see if you guys want to subscribe to them or not. Low prices, I mean, and everything's worth it. Top of the notch equipment. But check that out on the Matcherino page. Just do ! Matcherino, I believe, and it should bring that up for you. You guys can get that free with some of the Matcherino quests. So should be good. Oh, goodness. We got Baby Grav here with us. He's going to hang out for the matches here. Can you say hi? Did you tell him what we did yesterday? Can you tell him what we did yesterday? Guys, we went to the park yesterday. And he got to swing on the swing for the first time. And he just had so much fun. Huh. And then we got to see the geese. And we got to see, or go down the slide. So we had lots of fun. I tried to live stream it, but apparently it only like did a minute of it, and it was like chopped up of the whole thing. So you can check that over on my Twitch, twitch.tv/gravity620. And make sure you guys follow all the socials for Alpha X. I believe you can actually get that over there, so probably put it in chat. Should be able to get that taken care of. Make sure you guys follow them, see all the great events that Alpha X has been putting on. So we'll get that going. But guys, without further ado here, it looks like we are going to be getting into the next game. So alright, I hope you guys could hear me. I probably was muted there. And if I was, I'm sad because Baby Grav did all kinds of good stuff. Alright guys, let's get into it here. Game. There we go. Alright guys, without further ado here, in the bottom right hand corner of the map, give it up. It's Starkiller from Alpha X. And in the bottom, or top left, in the yellow, playing for BearMe, give it up. It's Mick Baldrew. Here we go. Alright, guys. Alright, now that we got that out of the way, we are going to have ourselves a ZVZ. Always some fun stuff to watch. Always good to see how things go. So far, it looks like Starkiller going to be going into a Ling Rush. Always good to see these coming through. So far, spawning pool not even done yet here for McBaldro, as he is gonna be able to see this possibly. Does he see it? Does he see it? No, he does not see this coming, and will not see it just yet until never. He's not gonna see this coming. This is gonna be a huge pick here for Starkiller. Did somebody tell him pizza was on the line here? Because he is playing phenomenally so far. No. But no, it's good stuff. So, McBaldro not going to be prepared for this. He is going into drones. He's got a couple lings on the way. Seeing this come in, he's automatically going to have to start responding to this with more lings. He does have 2 queens on the way, so that's pretty good. But other than that, he's going to be in a little bit of a tough situation here. We do have the lings playing Ring Around the Rosie here for the time being. A couple lings will go into the main, just kind of see how things go. And now Starkiller going to go into the main here. He wants to get as many drone kills as possible. The drones try to do the time warp here, as they will be able to kind of shut this down. And you know what? Not a bad start here for Starkiller. He's going to be able to get, you know, 4 drones for 8 lings. Not the best, but I guess it kind of evens itself out. I guess 206 to 200 loss there, so pretty even there altogether. We are going to have a Roach Warren and the Evo Chamber behind this. McBaldro will actually see this follow up, as we do have some slowlings making their way across to try to put on some counter pressure here, but Starkiller already in position. There we go. Layer going to be on the way here, so Starkiller going to go into timing attack here, as he does have that Roach Warren almost done. Looks like McBaldro, seeing this, is going to go into his own form of roaches, but no. Oh, his layer's already done, so he's good. All right, so 7 drones going to be coming out here, and I like this. I think it's pretty safe for Starkiller to go ahead into another round of drones before he actually has to deal with that. But look at this. We do have a Spire tech coming on here from McBaldro. Again, he's going to be able to see the Evo Chamber. Probably whittling away there. McMonroe. I don't know. There we go. Alright, so the links here are for McBaldro. Or Baldaru. Just trying to scout out, see what's going on. Does see that there's that third base. And so far, Starkiller going to push us back. Now, it's really interesting. Both sides have not gone for speed. They haven't gone for the speed upgrade, so both still on slow links as they are transitioning into the roaches. McBaldro going into the Spire tech, and it does get scouted out here. So Starkiller going into a Nidus. He's got +1 on the way. He's got that roach speed on the way as well. I think he just goes across and attacks at this point. I think he wins. He wins the game, guys. Ooh, McBaldro going to get the confirmation there that there is a Nidus network, and I think that shuts it down if he pays attention. I mean, there's still, like, if we look, he's still got this big area right here he could, like, focus down on. But looks like, yeah. McBaldro, though, already has the mutas there, and I think that's going to be kind of a false thing. But I guess he could try to, like, span this out, but now that the Spire is done, this is actually going to kind of force Starkiller in a tough situation. I mean, for the time being here, it does kind of put McBaldro actually kind of in a not necessarily a defensive position, but it does kind of keep him at home for the time being here. But he's going to be able to actually supply block pretty good here. Both players are actually supply block. Kind of the battle of supply blocks right now. I guess maybe if he had another one up there, he'd been alright, but with both players being so supply blocked, it's just kind of really interesting. +2 is on the way, And, you know, I think maybe even if, like, Starkiller went into some Hydras or something, he'd be okay. But with just having a couple of Queens, it's going to make it really tough. I guess having Transfuse, he should be okay. At least kind of back this off for the time being. But, yeah, I mean, it's just kind of interesting. And we've seen this a lot lately, too, going into, like, a Roach Spire kind of tech. +1 on the way for the Mutas here for McBaldro. As you again, just going to keep building up more and more units. 15 Mutas so far. Alright, so the Muta's going to come in here. There are quite a bit of Queens here. But I don't know, even with the Transfuses, it's looking kind of tough here. Using a lot of Transfuse energy, we'll be able to get a couple of kills, but other than that, I mean, we'll have to back off. Only gets like 3 Mutas, which isn't exactly worth it, but I guess if you keep all of your Queens alive, that's not too bad. +2 is almost done. We've got that burrowing tunneling claws coming out. And now Starkiller only has a couple of, like, Spore Crawlers. And then with the massive amount of units here that McBaldro actually has, it's just kind of a tough situation, right? He's like, he can't really go across an attack at this point. He has to sit back, defend. He's got to get more Hydras and stuff like that to deal with this. And, you know, just even trying to expand at this point is going to be really tough for the Zerg player, if he does even want to try that. But right now, McBaldro definitely has the Sky advantage. Right now, his Mutas are living free. They're just singing like the Firefly theme song right now. They're just like, you can't keep the sky from me. And they're just going to take over everything. Going to get the Lurker in. Going to be able to start working on the actual like spawning pools and stuff. And this is just looking kind of rough here for Starkiller. I mean, he's still in an okay position. He's ahead in army supply. He's, you know, down a little bit in workers. And so far, he's handling this a lot better than most people would. Even going to send down some Lurkers. Oh, this could be huge. There's no detection here in the natural. These roaches. Oh my god, this could be huge. The roach is going to unburrow both in the main and the natural here. And the third base all at the same time. There are a lot of roaches. Or Mutas at the third base here of Starkiller. He's going to be able to take those out with the Hydras. And now, oh, there's no detection still. Okay, he's got an Overseer coming through. That's going to be able to kind of shut this down a little bit here. But able to get 12 kills. This is exactly what Starkiller needed at this point. Resetting the Muta count to 4 from like 20. And the Hydras just doing a fantastic job. There are just so many Banelings on the way across here now for McBaldro. He's got to do something if he wants to get in this. But Starkiller already has quite a bit of an army here at home. A couple of Banelings will roll in here. But so far, such good engagements coming out here. 24-25. Oh my god, he's going to be able to shut this down again. Those roaches just doing a fantastic job here. Able to just wipe out the entire economy here from McBaldro. Starkiller just needs to hold on here. He just needs to hang out. The Lynx trying to get a surround. The Banelings going to roll in here. Some nice engagements here. It looks like there might be just enough Lynx to actually deal with this. But 35 SCVs, or excuse me, drones have gone down. There's hardly anything out. GG's going to be called. And Starkiller going to get the victory. GG's. What a matchup. What a series. Always a good one indeed. Man. Good stuff. Good stuff, man. Starkiller just showing some really good plays there. Really smart there with the roaches. And, you know, having no detection there for the longest time from McBaldro just really kind of set it back. Such good stuff. Good things. So, guys, that is going to be it. As I believe that is the Alpha X victory. Here, let me do this. There we go. Alpha X gonna get the victory there, 3-1. Some really great games and all of that. Guys, again, want to give a special shout out to Alpha X and to the sponsors of today's event. Again, that is going to be Bob's Burgers. Bob's Burgers. What am I talking about? Yeah. Yep, Bob's Burger. Bubba Burger. Bob's Burger. Guys, this isn't a cartoon. But no, special thanks out again to Bubba Burger. Guys, make sure if you guys go to the store and see some, get some. They're just so easy to cook, easy to use, and they're great tasting. They have different kinds, so you can not just have a standard burger. They have like different seasoning ones and stuff like that. So make sure you guys check that out. They offer veggie burgers. They have bacon cheddar burgers. Just all kinds of good stuff. So make sure you guys do check that out. And again, special thanks to 24 Hour Fitness. Again, man, such a good company and all of that. So make sure you guys do check those out. And if you guys have any more questions, make sure you guys do give them a follow on Twitter and see all the cool deals that they have to give. Guys, thank you so much. That's going to be it for me today. Make sure you guys do hang out and all of that. Make sure you hit the follow button here on the channel. And if you haven't already, subscribe to Alpha X. See all their great content. They got so many pro series. They've got so many great events coming down the pipeline. So you guys do not want to miss it. Again, I am Gravity620. You can call me Gravity. You can follow me on Twitter at RealGravity620. Or even just follow me on my Twitch at Gravity620. If you want to see some more stuff from me, we got all kinds of stuff. Saturday morning, we'll be casting the. Let me pull it up. That way I don't mispronounce it. Strava Championship 2019 is going to be here Saturday over on my channel. I'm going to start at 7:30 a.m. Central Standard Time and go to the end of the time and all of that. So make sure you guys check that out. Gonna be some really good players. I was kind of looking and gonna have some really good matchups. So make sure you guys do not forget that. But guys, thanks again so much. We'll see you guys next time. And remember, when gravity hits, it all comes down. We'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Bye-bye.